The question is, show that when profit is maximized, price is equal to marginal cost upon 1 plus 1 upon elasticity of demand. Okay, so we know that for profit maximization, profit is maximized when the marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. We know this very thing. Okay, now we also know that marginal revenue is simply the change in total revenue due to change in the output. Okay, so can I write D upon dq, and we know that total revenue is simply equal to price into output. So in place of total revenue, because we know total revenue is equal to P into Q, that is price into output. Okay, that implies, so let us first find out this derivative. Here we apply the product rule. Okay, and let me use the different colors here. So in the product rule, what we do, if I take the derivative of this function, so we write the first function, which is P, and take the derivative of the second function with respect to Q, plus then we write the second function and multiply it with the derivative of the first function with respect to Q. So first function is P. Okay, that implies here we will get P into, so we get here dq upon dq, derivative of Q with respect to Q will be 1 obviously, plus here we have Q, so it will become dp upon dq. So dq gets cancelled, or simply derivative of Q is 1, or we will get P plus Q dp upon dq. This is our marginal revenue. Rather, our marginal revenue function is P plus Q dp upon dq. Also we know that elasticity of demand is given by, so elasticity of demand is given by the change in the quantity demanded due to change in the price into P upon Q. We know that very thing also. Now let us solve it for first dq upon dp. So we have dq upon dp will be equal to, if I solve it for this, so this term will go to LHS or RHS and it will get reciprocated. So we get elasticity of demand times, it is P upon Q, it becomes Q upon P. Okay, now reciprocate both sides. So we get dp upon dq will be equal to, so the reciprocal of ed will be 1 divided by ed, and reciprocal of q upon p, it will become p upon q. Now using this result, since we got marginal revenue is this very thing, so we can say marginal revenue is equal to P plus we have Q, in place of dp upon dq we have this result, 1 divided by elasticity of demand into P upon Q. Here Q and Q gets cancelled, we are left with, which is equal to P plus 1 upon elasticity of demand times P. That gives us marginal revenue will be equal to, let us take P common, we are left with 1 plus 1 upon E, or we can write, let us solve it for P, so which implies P will be equal to, so we transpose this to this side, it gets divided, so we'll get marginal revenue divided by 1 plus 1 upon E elasticity of demand. But we know that profit is maximized when marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So in place of MR we write MC. So ultimately P will be equal to, in place of MR we have marginal cost upon, so let me make the space 1 plus 1 upon elasticity of demand, which was the question. That is, profit is maximized when this relationship holds.